Hi, my name is Stuart Coulthard. I'm a director at Rubiix Business Accountants, and I'm joined today by LJ Shannon from MobiWeb. LJ helps businesses with online marketing, a mystery for most businesses, but a requirement, I think. The aim of these webinars is to provide some practical tips for small to medium-sized businesses, in addition to the awesome tax advice that Rubiix provides to their clients. In particular, today, we are going to be talking SEO with LJ. So, LJ, what is SEO?
So the simplest explanation for SEO, it stands for search engine optimization. When Bing, but usually it's just Google. So what it means that you need to be visible on the first page of your Google search. All of us will use Google these days to search for anything. So what you want as a business owner is to be on that first page, because there's this famous joke: if you wanted to hide a buddy, you hide it on the second page of Google, because no one really goes past that first page. So basically it's all the work that digital marketing agencies do to get any website to rank on the first page, which means to be on the first page of the search results. When you search for any keyword on Google, which is anything that you can think of. It can be, for example, accountants. So if I'm looking for accountants, I'll probably just go to Google, type accountants in Melbourne, and whatever results that I have on that page is where any business and any accountant need to be.
I can't remember the last time I went to the second page on Google, so that's a good point. So how does that differ to Google AdWords?
Google AdWords are the paid results. Okay. So if you take a closer look to your Google page, you will see that the first probably 3 results, there is a tiny bit of an ad next to them. So this is the Google Ads. And the main difference between both SEO and Google Ads is that you actually pay in order to show up on the first 3 results when it's Google Ads. So you pay per click. Let's say I said, okay, I'm going to go to Google. I set up that campaign. I put my credit card details, and anyone who clicks on my link, I will actually, as a business, pay to Google for that. However, with SEO, it's totally organic. Once you rank on the first page, you don't have to pay Google for anything. And basically what you pay for is whoever, a digital marketing expert who is running the campaign for you, because it involves working on the website speed. It involves improving the content that you have on the website. And also it improves the whole journey on the website, which means, people, when they land on your website, they need to find all the relevant information. They need to find clear buttons to entice them to give you a call or send a form. And basically, we pay nothing to Google anyway. So the main difference is one is paid and the other one is just organic. The other difference is with Google Ads, it's the moment you start the campaign, you start to show up on the first page. However, with the organic, because you're competing organically against lots of other competitors in your industry, so it takes time. And usually, the general rule of thumb is it takes between 6 to 12 months to start showing on the first page of Google organic search results.
So you just don't build a website and just cross your fingers and just leave the website there as well.
Yeah, no, it's not going to work, unfortunately, not anymore.
Yes. So if I'm a business owner and I have a website, how do I get started? What should I be focusing on?
So first of all, you need to build your website with a really good provider, because that's the basic of SEO. You really need to have a good website, functioning website. So please, please, please don't go to the cheapos or think that, yeah, it's okay, it's just going to get me a couple of hundreds, because usually the back end is not going to be great. And whatever you do on the content side of things, it's not really going to help with the ranking. This second thing that you need to invest in is have great content on the website and fresh content, exactly what you guys at Rubiix, you do. And the reason for that is think of what content do you want on your website when people visit you? How do you want to tell your potential clients and customers, and how do you want to explain to them what you do? How do you answer their questions? Blogs are very important as well for any SEO campaign, because it answers frequently asked questions and commonly asked questions. So it's very important to write a blog post, a month, a minimum of that. Also, I would highly recommend you engaging with a digital marketing expert, because they will definitely speed up the whole process. They will know what they're doing, and they will help you to get to the first page that in a faster manner than you just trying to do the thing yourself. And obviously try to keep engaging, have clear call to actions, because all the work that you do with the content that you do, you want them to eventually take an action and give you a call and record it as a conversion.
So have a strategy behind your marketing plan then, really, rather than, again, slapping up a website and not doing anything with it, and engaging 100%. Good people around you as well. I hear with SEO the word keywords. What does that mean?
So a keyword is basically a search term or any sentence or any word that you are typing on your Google search. As I mentioned, it can be an accountant. It can be if I'm looking for a restaurant near me. So this is a keyword. Another keyword can be a question. Where is the best location around me to buy goods, or where is the closest Bunnings warehouse, for example? Or even it can be, how can I lodge my end of year tax return? So all these are considered keywords, and it differs. So you have the question, we call it long-term keyword, because it has so many different words associated to it. And the short-term keyword is something like accountants Melbourne, best restaurant in town. So all those are basically the search terms that us as humans use to find answers to what we're looking for. So
again, going back to having your own small business or medium-sized business, knowing the right keywords is important and selecting them. And that's where professional advisors and digital marketing agencies can help to working out those key terms. So let's say you've got all SEO in place. Can you monitor this, and how can you tell if it's working?
Definitely. So there are different measures that we look at from a digital marketing point of view, and I would urge every business owner to actually ask their digital marketing professional for those things. So one of the things can be the traffic that comes to your website. So usually what we do is we connect a piece of code to something called Google Analytics, and that's where we track the traffic that is coming to your website. Even if you're not ranking on the first page yet, you will still see that traffic improving, because it makes a difference between you being on the 10th page or being on the second page. So even though we said that most people, or probably 70% of people, won't click to the second page, but some people do. So it's important that you actually to start to see that improvement in traffic. The other improvement as well is obviously the number of calls, emails that you receive, because that's an idea on how well the campaign is doing as well. And I would say the third one is, the keyword ranking. It's not the most important thing, but it is another factor as well. Just make sure that you are ranking, as you mentioned, Stuart, to the right keywords, the keywords that really benefit your business. And that would be the third factor to know. So even if you're still not on the first page, if you improved from being position 99 to position 50, that's a great improvement. That means that whatever the expert is doing is actually working.
Cool. Have you got any success stories that you've been a part of with what you do?
Yes, definitely. We have a client who was one of our first clients, and we are very proud to be part of their success. They are a tire shop in Queensland, and the owners, when they started, they did all the traditional marketing stuff, flyers, radio ads, but then again, they figured it out. It was COVID times and no one was actually driving around. So they reached out to us to start an SEO campaign. And we started with them almost a year ago. They obviously didn't rank at all, and they had the big other tire shops in the industry just being there. So we worked with them and got them all a great website, great content, blog posts, and then eventually what happened is they control the market. And whenever you tire the town name and a word of tires or wheels, they will come up on the first page. They were patient. They believed in whatever we were doing, and we gave them frequent updates. And now they basically control the market. I was so happy when the owner spoke to me the other day and told me that one of their neighbors came to them. They're also in the industry, and they were like, I've been in the industry for 10 years. You've been here for 10 minutes and you're already busier than we are. And that was a great, success story, and a great way to show how important SEO is, and how important it is to be online anyway, because it will help you with growing the business, improving the business. And even, the conversations that we have with them is all about the success, type of clients that they want, how many tires they sold that month, what do they want to work on next. So that's just helping them with their growth. And it was, they just celebrated the first year anniversary, and it was a successful year. And we're so proud to be part of that success.
That sounds amazing. So I guess, again, going back to having a strategy, having a plan, sort of the stuff that we work with our clients on the financial side, it really does work. And then implementing and monitoring it. If you follow those simple steps, it can be successful for your business. So thank you very much, LJ, for joining us and giving us a little bit of more practical information around SEO. LJ's contact details will be at the end of this presentation. So if you have more further questions for her, please feel free to contact her, as well as Rubiix's contact details as well. So thank you very much, LJ.
Thank you so much, Stuart. And we actually always tell our clients to check with their accountant, because that's a great return on investment measure that we actually look into as well. So yeah, please talk to your accountant, see whatever he or she they recommend, and talk to a digital marketing expert.
Thank you. Catch ya.
Thank you.